I've been through that plant. Just the smell of the stuff down there makes me hungry. Speaking of hungry, how would you like to have to feed 1,000 hungry kids? That takes a stout heart. But the mayor's office got a great idea, and they had a very cooperative gentleman who happens to be in the catering business, and he's right over here, Mr. Robert Lieberman. And with him is Commissioner of Public Works Ortega, who is also the Director of Latin American Affairs for the mayor's office. Buenas tardes, Senor Ortega. How are you? Well, sir, that was quite a party you had, and we're going to take a look at a little of what happened. Where do you do this?
Well, we own a picnic grounds up in Malibu Canyon called Vasa Park.
Oh, yes, out in the country type.
It was really out in the country. The kids, I think, most cases, had never been this far from East Los Angeles.
What kids did you do thing for?
It was mostly children. As a matter of fact, it was all children from East Los Angeles.
The underprivileged group.
Underprivileged, from the housing projects, from various deprived areas, and they all had a wonderful time at this particular thing.
And the mayor was the sponsor, and he was the chief cook and bottle washer, huh?
Oh, this is. See, the mayor has provided a very active summer for the youth of the city of Los Angeles under the mayor's summer programs. And
we always idea.
Oh, it's been very successful, and we have been very grateful to businessmen like Mr. Lieberman here who have recognized the need to provide guidance and leadership for this youth. And as you know, the mayor's a strong advocate of physical fitness.
And you had him out of doors.
Mr. Lieberman was our host for that evening, and certainly I would like to publicly thank him. We haven't thanked him yet.
You may do so.
But on behalf of the mayor, I want to thank you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
On behalf of the community, especially on behalf of 1,000 boys and girls. What a wonderful
boys and girls. Let's take a look at this because we have some views of what happened. When did you do it?
It was on this last Tuesday.
Just this last Tuesday, huh? And somebody must have brought out bus loads. 1,000 people is a transportation problem.
The cooperation that was given to us from the Teamsters Union, from the local bus companies, from everybody who were involved.
What did they eat? Did you keep score on how much chow these kids belted down?
Well, they ate roughly 250 pounds of potato salad, 250 pounds of coleslaw, 7,600 soft drinks.
1,000 kids drank 7,600 soft drinks.
They had roughly 1,200 hot dogs and about 1,800 hamburgers.
And there were only 1,000 kids. These kids were hungry.
They were very good eaters.
Very, very good eaters.
What did you do besides feed them? Did you have an active program for them?
Very active. In fact, but it started off, we had our swimming pool open.
Oh, you have a pool?
We have a pool there. Tinkertown cooperated and gave us some rides, so we had kids' rides.
That's what's left after they were fed, apparently, hmm?
No, this was a great story, Tom. Mr. Solomon of Gallant Camp Shoes donated approximately 200 pairs of shoes, and we gave to the kids new shoes. And if you look at the lower corner of this picture, you will see a pair of sneakers, which we took off one of the kids. Those sneakers were completely barren of sole and only half a top.
The poor
and
kid.
We fit all these kids, or at least as many as we could.
And you just gave them to them.
And we had a regular fitting salon on the stage. We brought them. There they are in the pool.
Oh, say, that must have been a great day. Well, you can't do this every day, of course, but the fact that you were able to do it once for 1,000 kids is probably an experience they won't forget soon.
Well, it was very gratifying in the sense that we didn't have one untoward incident throughout the day.
They were well behaved, huh?
They were exceptionally well behaved.
What age range are they?
8 to 18.
8 to 18. How were they selected? Where did you find the kids, Mr. Ortega? Did you just announce that there was a picnic and everybody came rushing, or?
No, we were very grateful to the United Community Efforts. That's the Youth Training and Opportunity Program.
Oh, yeah.
In East Los Angeles, and we have a list of the children. We are quite informed about the needs of the community, so we know where the children that need the most assistance.
Naturally, you got them playing ball.
Oh.
Is that your ball diamond, Mr.
Yes,
Goodman?
we have ball diamonds, we have volleyball courts, we had horseback riding, we had conducted games, we had clowns, we had dance contests, we had some 3,000 gifts to give away, thanks to many, many merchants of the community whom we just asked, who just came through.
You may have started something that'll go on forever here. What do you call it? The big summer? You'll have to give this a name. The summer picnic or something. Huh? The mayor's picnic?
Well, the mayor called it Mayor's Summer Youth Programs.
You might be interested. We played bingo for 2 hours.
Is that
Little
what's
shavers, 8 years old, were playing bingo. And it was incredible how by having games of some sort, all children were motivated. There was never a moment where we heard a child crying, or a child discontent, a child wanting something they couldn't have.
How many adults did you have to supervise this mob?
The adult supervision was all volunteers on the part of our staff. We had 40 professionals working there, either dishing up or cooking or entertaining or whatnot, plus some volunteers. There the kids are on their horseback
You had somebody
riding.
to check them out on horseback riding?
Yes, we had one of our neighbors who owns the horses, contributed the horses to us, and supervised that particular activity.
What are they doing here?
This is at the foot of the stage. They're beginning to look up there. Either B. Mitchell Reed was there at that particular time.
We had some good entertainers.
Oh, we had a kid there, 13 years old, called Nate the Great, a magician, who was absolutely sensational. They just never saw tricks like that.
What kind
Here
of a
we
race is
have
this?
conducted games. We have 2 men who are associated with us in our activities who run children's games. And for a 2-hour period, we had games ranging from ages of 8 to 18.
And they got a good reaction from the kids? The kids were interested?
Complete participation.
That's
complete. We were surprised.
And where is this place? I must have gone by it 100 times. Is it up around Enchanto?
Yes, it's just below Lake Enchanto on Triumphal Canyon Road.
Triumphal Canyon Road, that's a nice name.
Well, the canyon comes down from Lake Sherwood, actually, in the water. This is how it apparently got its name.
Is this the Malibu Canyon Road?
No, you go up Canyon Road.
Up above that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go up Canyon Road, and we can accommodate roughly 2,000 to 3,000 kids there a year.
As Commissioner of Public Works, how do you feel about them painting out that nude maiden of Malibu above the tunnel?
I won't comment on that. I'm too enthused about this affair here.
All right.
But I want to do one thing. I would like other businessmen to follow the lead of Mr. Leverman and provide entertainments under the mayor's summer youth programs for any number of children. Don't have to be 1,000 like Mr. Leverman. It can 5, 6, 10, 15, 20,
A few would be
100.
great.
And I think that if the adults recognize their responsibility in providing guidance and leadership, and especially this physical fitness, getting the kids out into the open, it will really provide good dividends for the city.
Well, I think it's been apparent that where there have been bad troubles, it's been because there are a lot of kids standing around with absolutely nothing to do. So
This was very well
you
evidenced.
can't do this every day, but it was a start.
Well, this was evidenced the other day by keeping them active and motivated. We didn't have one incident.
No misbehavior at all.
Not
That's
one
really
single
amazing.
bit.
I hear you're throwing a cocktail party for 15,000 people. Is that just a
Really, I'm
rumor?
not throwing that party.
Well, who's doing it?
Fashion Island, which is being dedicated on September 9th, the total proceeds which go to the Assistance League of Orange County, are having an opening cocktail party. And
Where?
In Fashion Island in Newport. And we were selected as the caterers, and there will be 15,000 guests to be fed and cocktailed in a 4-hour period.
Good grief.
This is probably the largest party that's ever been catered in America.
Well, it should,
Of this
it
nature.
should raise a lot of money for the... What charity is it for?
This is the Assistance League of Orange County.
Oh, of Orange County. Well, you're a brave man. 1,000 kids, and they drank 7,600 bottles of pop.
There were glasses. We can't throw pop. That's an awful lot of drink. They shocked us on that way.
Well, it sounds like a great, and it looked like a great occasion, so we'll hope that it's a huge success. And I think the businessmen you addressed yourself to, Mr. Ortega, can probably volunteer via the mayor's office. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yes, just call the mayor's summer youth program, or they can call myself, Commissioner Ortega, and we will be very happy to coordinate. That's what we've done with
Thank you,
Mr.
Commissioner.
Leverman. And
And
certainly
I'm
thank
glad
you.
you had the opportunity to thank
and,
Mr. Lieberman right in front
Shannon
of
for
everybody.
giving us
Thanks
a-
very much.
Nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
Excuse
a lot,
me,
Tom.
must go back to work now for just a moment. You saw how it took a lot of wheels to transport 1,000 kids up there.